Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitians. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. His only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christus, not Yeshua, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shai. So we gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether you can accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four ends of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Awathiam who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from Jim Mesolano Camp coming into another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification, another daily edification. Lord's willing, is be edifying. And shalom to the Akim and Akwa from the comment board and the ones that come out. Yahbashim Mawashai, Bashim Karkadash, Barakathum. Hey, brother, Virgin Islands, Straight Gate. I ain't an elder, brother. I'm not an elder. But appreciate the compliment, brother. But I'm not an elder. I'm just your fellow servant. And I titled this lesson, Mark them that cause division. Because what's going on now in Israel is a bunch of division, man. Right? You got all these different philosophies, man. I'm talking about just in Israel. All the things that we had to endure all these years of following Baptists and Methodists and Pentecostic and Jehovah Wickedness and Protestant and all these different religions, right? Hinduism, Buddhism, Rastafarianism, Seventh-day Adventists, all these different philosophies, all these different religions. When you go to Google and type in the religions, the religion chart, it's called a religion chart. It give you all these different religions, right? All this we had to endure and come out of. You still have amongst the brothers, amongst the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitians, you still have a division, which is all a part of Yahweh Bashim Shai plan, but it's a division, man. Right? We had to come out of being Baptist and Jehovah Wickedness and whatever you was, Methodist or Seventh-day Adventist, whatever you was in, you came to the truth, and it's still a damn division, man. Right? You got Jakes talking about the RFID microchip ain't the mark of the beast. It's Christianity, it's white women, it's an embargo. The 400 years of slavery was up, right? You got all these different doctrines, man. Coming out of what it tell you in 2 Corinthians 10 and 5, that the truth will cast down imaginations, right? The imaginations is all these different religions that's around, that's flowing through the earth, man, that Jake came out of. And in the midst of the brotherhood, you still got Israelite camps still spewing nothing but a bunch of madness, man. You got these guys talking about Yahweh Shai didn't perform no miracles. John the Baptist wanting the truth. It's so many doctrines out there, man. So I titled this Mark them which called division. It's a lot of it going on, right? So let's start with this. This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 51. It reads, a shalom to the Akim Akwaf on the comment board. Luke 12 and 51. It reads, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. This is out of Yahweh Shai's mouth, right? So he's telling you it's going to be division. What are we supposed to do? The hopeful elect, the ones that's diligently, sincerely studying to show themselves approved. This is First Peter chapter 5 and verse 5. Matter of fact, let's read First Peter 5 and 1. The elders which are among you, I exhort, whom am also an elder, and a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of power which is among you, take the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. And most of these camps have the 501c3 charter, which is a part of filthy lucre. It say, verse 3, neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for power resisted, for God resisted the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Right? Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of power, that he may exalt you in due time. So we supposed to do what? Come under the elders, man. Let's get this. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 14 reads, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learnt and has been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learnt them. Right? Who do we learn from? Who do we learn from? Everybody know the truth came from the one Westers, right? So amongst the one Westers, there is a division. Who set it up? Yahweh Shem Shah, right? 2 Timothy 3 and 14. But continue down the things which thou hast learned and has been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learnt them. Got camps talking about you can have sex with your woman from the back. The chip is embargo. I mean, the mark of the beast is an embargo. It's Christianity. It's white women. Yeah, you got a camp teaching that it's mermaids out there. You got camps that teaching that some Edomites can be saved, right? The 400 years of doctrine that was talking about here in North America and where we at now, scattered around the world, right? These Yah Israelites. It's a whole bunch of divisions out there, man, right? It say, but continue down the things which thou hast learnt and has been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learnt them. This is 1 Timothy 5:17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. Right? Who is this? Read this again. 1 Peter 5 and 1. It reads, the elders which are among you, I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of a Mashiach, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of power which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of ready mind. It say, neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Right? So, most of the brothers that came into the truth, some brothers saw other groups, saw other camps, right? You watched them for a moment. Then the spirit jumped on you, the Lord put the spirit on you to see, to have your gave you the eyesight, right? And you seen that they don't got it, right? Then you start watching the elders of Great Millstone, and your spirit gave you that. Okay, this it. Some brothers came in like myself, watching Great Millstone only, still to this day, right? You got to be what? Fully persuaded in your own mind, right? You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. That's when you watching and learning, right? Then you come amongst the brotherhood. So it ain't just about you working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. That's to bring you to make your mind fully persuaded. We still got to do work out our own salvation, but it's amongst the brotherhood, man, right? When you read in Galatians 6, let's get this to make my point. It's Galatians 6 and 1. Brethren, if any man be overtaken in a fault, you which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, which our apostles and elders did. And they elders, right? All the way back to Abba Bivens, right? It said, consider thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach, right? So, this is about what? The body, man. You're learning. What did you learn from? You learned from men that started out, that came from one West, right? Then there was a division amongst them, and there was a split, right? Now we here, Great Millstone, we following the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, right? And you got others out there that's doing what they doing. So, but what are they teaching? Philosophies of lies, man. They telling you, everybody, they basically the same Christianity doctrine, man. Everybody can be saved. Edomites can be saved. The RFD microchip, which is major prophecy, right? This is Romans 16 and 17. It reads, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learnt, and avoid them. For they that are such serve not our Lord, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. So they get you with good words and fair speeches, man. Right? Same thing the pastor doing, man, in the churches. This is Zechariah 13 and 4. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the prophets shall be ashamed, every one of his vision, when he have prophesied, neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. Right? It tell you in Matthew that they that wear soft raiment be in king's houses, right? So you got these camps, not just saying that, but the Lord making a point. They garments, everybody got these nice matching garments. Everything is beautiful, right? And it shall come to pass in that day that the prophets shall be ashamed, everyone with his vision, when he have prophesied, neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. So they gonna wear rough garments, man, to get you. They're gonna wear smooth garments. They're gonna be pretty, right? All black, everybody lined up, or all purple, all white. You got these groups, man. Everybody wearing the same thing, man. The Lord is showing you, man, the vision. Okay? John the Baptist went in the truth. Yahweh shouldn't do no miracles. Oh, Yahweh never son. Yahweh doesn't have a son, according to the ones that don't believe in the New Testament. Yahweh don't have a son. He's not going to. Yahweh shall not come back to save the remnant. Which you're reading Judges, Yahweh always sent a savior to get him out of trouble. So who's supposed to get us out of trouble this time? Nobody. How are we supposed to get back to the Father? So all these different doctrines that's causing division, man. The 400 years doctrine, which have been explained over and over and over, that's talking about Egypt. But you still got these bug outs talking about that's here in America, right? When we were scattered around the world. This is sad, man. It's sad. And that shows you that these people have not been fully persuaded in their mind, man. Hebrews 4 and 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. Everybody heard it, right? I'm talking about the ones that's teaching, the ones that's giving you that the mark of the beast is white women or an embargo or it's Christianity. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. So it's just some that just they doing their own thing, man. For what? At the end of the day, 50 lucre, man. Esau just showed them the bag and they took it. This is Titus 1. And I'm gonna start at verse 10. Let's read 9. It say, hold fast the faithful word as he have been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. What's the whole point of this truth, man? Amos 9:11, man. To build the tabernacle of David that is fallen, right? To bring back to your remembrance. That's it. That what you were doing, who you are, where you from, what's your goal, or what should be your goal. It say Titus 1:9 reads, holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially day of the circumcision. What is it? Who is the day of the circumcision? It's talking about in the midst of Israel, man. Right? Day of the circumcision. Let's read this. We're gonna come back to that because it says especially the day of the circumcision, meaning you Hebrew Israelites, right? This is Psalms. Show you how cold David was with this. Psalms 55:11, because this is what David talking about right here in this chapter. Psalms 55:11. Wickedness is in the midst thereof, deceit and guile depart not from her streets. Who? Depart not from out of the midst of so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitians. Talking to you Israelites, right? Again, Psalm 55:11, wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit and guile depart not from her streets. For it was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me, that did magnify himself against me, then I would have hid myself from him, right? But it was thou, a man, my equal, my God, and my acquaintance, right? Who we talking about? Israelites. Listen, verse 14. We took sweet counsel together and walked unto the house of God in company. Who is this that King David is talking about? An Israelite man. Israelites. Let's read again. Psalms 55:11. Wickedness is in the midst thereof, deceit and guile depart not from her streets. To my wicked Israelites, man. For it was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me, that did magnify himself against me, then I would have hid myself from him. But it was thou, a man, mine equal, my God, and my acquaintance. Hebrew Israelites, man. We took sweet counsel together and walked unto the house of power in company. That's why I said in Amos 3:3, can two walk together except they be agreed, man? King David say, it wasn't the enemy. It was the man of my own company, an acquaintance, my equal. Verse 15 reads, let death seize upon them and let them go down quickly into hell, which is hell is just the word for another hell just mean the grave, a condition or a judgment, and let them go down quickly into hell, meaning to be destroyed. For wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. It's talking about Israelites, man. So you got these same guys. Everybody was all in this, that came from the same school of separation. But who said it? Yahushua said he come not to bring peace, but division, man. And you see in the midst of this separation of the one Westers, right? Vocab Malone called it. You see the division, man. And it's wearing out. You can see it's when you watch these videos, man, you see it's wearing out where the truth lies at, man. This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 19. And it ain't rocket science, man. You can see it. 1 John 2 and 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us, but they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. Right? We seeing it. We seeing it, man. Shalom, Elder Yahba Shema Shabba Shem Kakilas Barakatah to Elder Yashawam. Shalom. He put up Jeremiah 9 and 4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother, what's out the way? For every brother will utterly supplant for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. Yeah, man. And you seeing it. You watching these different videos, which I can't get in my spirit. I can't, like Apostle, I say, the Apostle always say, Jake got a short attention span. I don't have no attention span to watch no other camps. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I ain't finna do it. I can't do it. Brother put certain clips of different things. Now, if a brother do a video, you got to watch the video. I'd be hot with that, man. I hate to watch other camps, even when brothers doing videos on, even if they showing 5, 10 seconds, a couple minutes, I hate it, man. Cause these niggas is wicked, man. This is 1 John 2:19 again. Let me read this again. This is from the elder Yashawamba, Remnant say 144, Jeremiah 9 and 4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slander. Elder say, yeah, I wait for bros to send me or post it. Con. I hate it, man. I hate it, man. When the brother that woke me up to the truth, he was like, hey, let me see your phone. He said, don't watch nobody but these guys. Subscribe me to the Apostle video. And all I watched that's when they was doing all the breakdowns and going through the history. And when they was sitting in front of the sign, their little studio. Listen, them videos gone. All these thousands and thousands and thousands of videos that has been broken down from the Apostles and Elders Great Millstone. None of these other camps have never broken down, man. They ain't breaking them down. Now they gone. We in a different time now. But that's separation, man. This is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 12. Let's read Ephesians 4 and verse 4. It reads, there is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one power, and the Father of all, which is Yahweh, who is above all and through all and in you all. But unto every one of us is given grace according to the measure of the gift of Mashiach. Wherefore he saith, when he ascended up on high, he led captivity captive and gave gifts unto men. So every man got their own measure, but it's all one spirit, one gospel, one baptism, man, one truth, man. The same way you got Baptists and Methodists and Pentecost and Jehovah's Witnesses, and you got Protestants and Seventh-day Adventists and Pentecostic, all these different religions, Rastafarianism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, the same way you got all these different religions. Right now, you got all these same things amongst the Israelites, man. Different philosophy, but it's only one truth, man. One. How the hell can the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, be white women, or it's an embargo, or it's Christianity? Which one is it? It can't be but one, man. We either the 400 years of slavery either in Egypt, which they tell you in Genesis the 15th chapter, if you dumb people would read the Bible, man. That was in Exodus, man. I mean in Egypt, Salakia. So we either doing 400, another 430, or that was in Egypt. Which one is it? This is Either everybody can be saved, or it's only for the Hebrew Israelites, man. It's only one gospel, man. Ephesians 4 and verse 14. Read verse 12. For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach, till we all come in the unity of faith and of the knowledge of the Son of power, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Hamashiach, that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. We was already tossed to and fro with Baptists and Methodists and Jehovah Witness and all these religions, man. So when you come out of that, you come into the truth. Jake is still getting tossed to and fro, supposedly, allegedly being in the truth, man. The ones that still tossing Jake to and fro, but we supposed to be out of that wickedness, being tossed in the world. Now we in the truth, and we still getting tossed around, man. Why? Because they have never been fully persuaded, man. It's been lingering in the midst of them for the longest, man. It say verse 14 that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. They lie in wait on you, man, to get you. Hit you with a little this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Verse 15, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Hamashiach, from whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, making the increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. You can't do this. How you hell you done made a robot and the arms ain't moving right with the legs, man. And it's a body, man. It's one body, man. The toes, everything is coming from what? The mind, man. The brain, right? The nervous system send reaction to your brain and make you respond to things, right? What's the body, man? Yahweh Shai. The Yahweh Shai is the mind, the brain, the foundation, man, the chief cornerstone. How you gonna come into the truth and you on something different? It don't make no sense, man. It just don't make no damn sense. This is 2 Corinthians 11:3. It's crazy, man. This guy talking about take the vaccine. What? It's already bad enough when he's supposed to be dealing with needles and none of this other stuff, man. But you gonna tell them to take it? 2 Corinthians 11:3 reads, but I feel least by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. Through who? These divisions, man. For if he that cometh preacheth another Yahushua, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might you might well bear with him, man. You might well just stay your ass over there, man. Elders always go back and forth. Jake come on the comment board, asking questions that have nothing to do with the topic that's going on at hand. Just wicked, man. This is and it's out here, man. Our apostles been doing this. They've been doing it. They've been doing it, man. You have no excuses to still be today bugged out. You have no excuse, man. 1 Corinthians 9:16. But it's of the Lord. We understand that. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid up upon me. Yeah, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. Now, I said this a couple videos ago, maybe a month or two now. Why would the men of the Lord lie to you? For what? When you know that, when you read 2 Corinthians Let's read that real quick. This is Second Corinthians chapter 5. I'm gonna read verse 10. For we all must appear before the judgment of the seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto power, and I trust also made manifest in your conscience. Again, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua, Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. Let me get one more. I'm going to make my point. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and 14. For power shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Salakia, I got one more. I got one more. Revelation 14 and 13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them. Knowing this, that your works follow you, whether it be good or bad, good or evil, you telling me the men that's teaching this truth is going to lie to you for what? What do they gain from lying to you? These is the ones that have not taken the 501c3. Isaiah 33 and 14 reads, the sinners in Zion are afraid. Filthiness have surprised the hypocrites. Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire? Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings? Who? The real men of the Lord, man. Right? Let's get this in Ezra. Second Ezra, chapter 14. I love to read this. Second Ezra 14 and 38. And the next day, behold, a voice called me, saying, Ezra, open thy mouth and drink that I give thee to drink. Then I opened my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup, which was full as it were with water, but the color of it was like fire. And I took it and drank, and when I had drunk of it, my heart uttered understanding, and wisdom grew in my breast, for my spirit strengthened my memory, and my mouth was open and shut no more. When you come to this truth, the Lord give you the ice off, man. You think these men that the Lord have given the ice off to is going to tell you something wicked, wrong? Nah, man. This is so like let me get this. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 18. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that thou shouldest, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thy eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. So, knowing that this is how the Lord works with you, man, tell you that in the John 14 chapter, that him and his father will come in and sup with you, man, right? And make that house with you. Why would the Lord set these men up to lie to you, man? Brothers is fighting to get to the kingdom, to fighting for that crown. Why would they lie to you, man? When the whole point is to warn the people. It don't make no sense, man. But that's what the division is about. This is 2 John 1 and 10. It reads, if there come any unto you and bring not this gospel, receive him not into your house, neither be him Godspeed. And that's talking about first and foremost, your house is your body, man. Yahweh Shah said in John 14, man, that him and his father will come in and sup with you, man. Right? Into what? It make their abode with you. Meaning what? In your mind, man. In your spirit. Right? 2 John 1 and 10. If there come any unto you and bring not this gospel, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. For he that biddeth him Godspeed is partaker of his evil deeds. Don't come around, man. Second Peter. Second Peter chapter 1 and verse 12. Elder Apostle Ramlaj just went live, so I'm finna make this fast. Couple more precepts. 2 Peter 1 and 12. Wherefore I will not be Wherefore I will not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of these things, though ye know them, and be established in the present truth. To be established in the present truth. Hold on. This is Colossians 2 and 6. It reads, as ye have therefore received Mashiach, Yahushua the Lord, so walk ye in him, rooted and built up in him, and established in the faith as ye have been taught, abounding therewith with thanksgiving. Meaning you ain't gonna waver back and forth. You ain't gonna be wavered, man. You ain't gonna be tossed to and fro. Okay? So back in 2 Peter 1 and 12. Wherefore I would not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of these things, though ye know them, and be established in the present truth. Yeah, I think it me as long as I am in this tabernacle to stir you up by putting you in remembrance, man. Right? Come on, man. By putting you in remembrance. Salakia. This is 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. It reads, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, right? Hey, because hey, we are not our own. Hey, we was bought with a price. It say, and bring upon themselves swift destruction, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Yeah, your pernicious ways, which is speaking evil of this gospel, man. Lying, deceiving. Let's look this word pernicious up real quick. Let's look this word up. In the blue letter. This is 2 Peter. 2 Peter 2 and 2. Let's look at this word pernicious. G684.
Strong's G684. Apoleia.
It's a destroying, utter destruction of vessels, a perishing, ruin, destruction. It's a destruction which consists of eternal misery in hell, which is, destruction, death. Destruction, waste, damnable to die. Strong definitions say ruin or loss, physically, spiritually, or eternal. Wow. It's a destruction, die, perdition, perish, pernicious ways, waste. So, lying, man, to your own death, man, to your own death. And you lying to the people, man. 2 Peter 2 and 2, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Right? This is verse 12. It reads, but these, as natural brute beasts, It say made to be taken and destroyed. It say made. Again, 2 Peter 2 and 12. It say, but these as natural brute beasts. It's a natural brute beast made to be taken and destroyed. So they was created just to deceive 2/3 of Jake, man. The Lord created these spirits back on the earth just to deceive you, man. Like TD Snakes and Teflo Dollar. They was made to deceive you, man. It's a but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that counted pleasure to riot in the daytime. Spots they are blemished, they are blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceiving while they feast with you. Wow. That's cold, man. That's cold. This is 1 Peter 2 and 15. So this is their lot, man. When you read it, Proverbs 16 and 33, it reads, just quoting it, but it reads, the lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing is of the Lord, man. So 2/3, these wacky, tacky plantation Christianity, pork chop, bacon bit, rib eating pastors, their only job was to come back on the earth to deceive 2/3 of Jake, man. That was their job. That's their lot. The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing is of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah. 1 Peter 2 and 15. For so is the will of power, that with well doing ye may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. What does the truth do? Hey, it's destroyed the devil. It's destroyed the philosophies of the world. It's destroyed the wickedness. That's why I say in 2 Corinthians 10 and 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of power. This truth has destroyed these Edomites and their way of life, their philosophy, man. It's destroyed them. Only 1/3 gonna come back. 2/3 is destroyed. But the truth, I'm talking about this truth, has destroyed every lie that these devils have put into place. Everything that these devils have put into place, the truth has broken down all the strongholds of that, man. Right? This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and 27. It reads, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. It said deceit shall be quenched, man. With what? These living waters. This truth, man. Hey, this living water, this truth is cold, man. It's cold. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. You can't get around the truth, man. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4 reads, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of power, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach. What's every thought to the obedience? Talking about the elect, man. The hopefully elect come back to the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is what? Our beauty, man. I tell you that in Lamentation 2 and 1. The Lord cast our beauty down to the earth, man. Right? This is Titus 2 and 1. And see, it's casting down all the imaginations. Everything about the way of this devil is imaginary, man. They are imaginary, man. Imaginations. It ain't real, man. We just have been deceived. The Lord say, hey, it shall not come until they come and fall away first. Right? And as we came back to the knowledge, the Lord say, and that man of sin shall be revealed, man. You see? Titus 2 and 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, which we have been taught, man. Okay, which we have been taught. This is Hebrews 13 and 9. It reads, be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. What's the meats? Other philosophies, man. That's what the Lord say in Proverbs chapter 5 and 15. Drink waters out of thine own cistern and running waters out of thy own well. What's the wells? Isaiah chapter 12 and 3. It reads, behold, power is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Yahweh is my strength and my song. He is become my salvation. Therefore, with joy shall ye drink water out of the wells of salvation. The same wells that I just read in Proverbs 5 and 15, man. The Lord say, drink water out of thy own wells. What is it? Deuteronomy chapter 4, man. This is our wisdom in the sight of nations, right? Drink waters out of thy own well. But what's the rest of these kept doing? Let's read it. Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water, man. The Lord said, drink from my own well, man. But you still got Jake. They have sold out, took the bag. Now they doing what they want. Now they done came up with their own wells of water, right? Isaiah 33, 14 again. Said the sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites. Hey, when all hell break loose out here, Jacob trouble. Hey, it say fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites. You 2/3 gonna be really surprised, man, because you don't believe. You have scoffed and said, where is the promise of his coming? Right? But as it said in Hebrews 10, 37, hey, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry, man. You think he ain't coming? He coming, man. He coming. It say, who among us shall dwell with devouring fire? Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings? He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despises the gains of oppressions, that shaketh his hands from holding the bribes, that stoppeth his ears from hearing the blood. What Jeremiah 40:10 say? Woe be to him that keepeth back his sword from blood. Right? Let's read that. Jeremiah 48:10, because you lying to the people, man. As the Lord said you would. What you supposed to do. That's your lie. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. So back in Isaiah 33, because it mentioned this plainly. Isaiah 33 and 15, he that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despiseth the gains of oppressions, that shaketh his hands from holding the bribe, that stoppeth his ears from hearing of blood, what it just said now in Jeremiah 40:10, and shutteth his eyes from seeing evil. He shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be the benediction of rocks. Bread shall be given him. His waters shall be sure. What waters? Out of the wells of salvation, right? What I just read in Isaiah 12 and verse 4. So you got these bug outs lying to you, man. They lying to you and they want you to believe them. But guess what? We don't believe you. We ain't going for the okie doke, man. Hebrews 6 and 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you and things that accompany salvation, though he does speak. This is about salvation, man. So why would a man of the Lord lie to you, man? When he walking every day to the best of his ability, righteously as possible, in these wicked, defile, and destroyed bodies. Why would he lie to you when the Lord watching, man? The angels go back, they get report all day long. This is what they do. Why would a man of the Lord lie to you? What would he gain from that? Why? It don't make no sense, man. This is Jake is bugged out, man. But the Lord say he come out to bring peace, but division, man. So the division is supposed to be how it is, man. This Adam 9, Ezekiel 33 and 11. Say unto them, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live. Turn ye from your evil way. For why will ye die, O house of Israel? What would you want to die for, man? Why would you die? Read this again. Remnant say, which is Elder Yashwamba, Remnant say 144, Jeremiah 9 and 4. Take ye heed, every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slander. I wait for bros to send to me or post in their video. Yeah, man. But I just, my spirit, I just can't get with it. GMS says to the Most High, Baruch 4 and 2, it say, turn your Jacob and take heed of it. What? Your wisdom. Your wisdom not to understand the sight of the other nation. This is your wisdom, man. It's again, turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou may be illuminated. Hold on, let's get a precept of that. I'm right here in Hebrews. Hebrews 10 and 32. Reads, but call to remembrance the former days in which, after ye were illuminated, ye endure a great fight of afflictions. Again, Baruch 4 and 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Illuminated, man. Because we the real Illuminati, man. Start with the Apostle Elders Great Millstone. The real illuminated ones are the Hebrew Israelites. Okay? This is Philippians 3. No, Philippians 2, 13. For it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. So the real lights, the real illuminated ones, are you Hebrew Israelites, man. Tell you that in Matthew 5, man. Right? We are the salt of the world. We are a light that's set on the hill, man, that cannot be hid, man. Okay? The real illuminated ones, you Hebrew Israelites, man. The ones that the Lord turned back to this truth. To do what? What you supposed to do with the light? Colossians chapter 4 and verse 5 reads, walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. Walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. These guys is saying putting off the day of the Lord, man. They putting it off. They're putting it off, man. They putting it off. Enjoying life to justify themselves, man. That they don't got to do the work. As long as you know the Lord, as long as you read and study, you don't got to go out to the highways and byways. And what the scriptures say, the Lord say, the Heavenly Father Yahweh said in Psalms 94, is that Psalm 94 and 16? Let's read that real quick, close out. Psalm 94 and 16 reads, who will rise up for me against the workers? So like who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Who? Let's get it. Psalms 65 and verse 5 say, Psalm 65:4 say, blessed is the man whom thou choosest and causes to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple. And so it say, blessed is the man whom thou choosest and called to approach unto thee. So the Lord can say, what? You gonna stand up for me against workers of iniquity, against the house of evildoers? Go out and do so. Go forth and do so. And that's what you get. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Men standing in great boldness, man. Okay? That's where you get Psalm 19:2. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of knowledge. That's where you get Isaiah 62:6 and 7. Right? Hey, let's close with that. Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. That's what Psalm 19:2 say. Day unto day of speech, night unto night show of knowledge. That's why brother put up videos 24/7. It say, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silent, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Salakia, gotta read another one. It said day unto day, man, right? Night unto night. Zechariah 8:16. What should you be doing? Zechariah 8:16. These are the things that you should be doing. These are the things that you should do. Salakia. Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates. Lord, will is edifying. Got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. What apostles and elders of all Israel, whether you can accept it or not. In a sense, you say, take to all I pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, working on the hope for the elect. I got one more precept, and shalom to the Awatim who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 6. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of power unto the children of disobedience. Hold on. Let's read this again. Ephesians 5 and 6. And that was the spirit I had to look back at my list because I didn't bring this out. Let no man deceive you with vain words, empty words, meaning nothing. For because of these things cometh the wrath of power upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye therefore partakers with them. Oh man, I left out two precepts. Just thought about it. For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. This is what we're supposed to be doing, walking as children of light. It say, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. We're supposed to be edifying the body, man. I'm more close to these precepts than even read them. The water you have about Shema Shah. Galatians 1 and 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of a Mashiach unto another gospel. Again, Galatians 1 and 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of a Mashiach unto another gospel, which is not another, but there'll be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. As we said before, so say I now again, if any man preach any other gospel unto you that ye have received, let him be cursed, man. Let him be accursed, man. You see? Till next time, I say shalom. Water Bible Ball. The water for tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Shah continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. Shalom.